Hello everyone, my name is DTuber. I'm going to show you my Solitaire tarot game called The Magician. And I'm going to show it to you using playingcards.io. I have the game set up here. What you'll need to do is divide your deck into the major arcana cards and the minor arcana cards. So the major ones, if we look at this one, the Chariot, it has a Roman numeral at the top and it has a name on the bottom, and there's cards from 0 to 21. And then the minor arcana cards all have a suit. So we have pentacles, you have swords, you have wands, and we have cups. And some will have a Roman numeral on the top, so this is the 8 of cups. Others have no number at the top, and these are the court cards, and so they'll have the name on the bottom. So you have the page, knight, queen, and king of each suit. So there's 14. There's 1 to 10 of each suit, and then 4 court cards. One of the major arcana cards you're going to use in your hand, and that's the Magician. Okay, so the Magician is the number 1 of the major arcana, but you're going to put that in your hand, and you're going to draw 4 cards from the minor arcana deck into your hand. So your hand will have 5 cards initially, and you're going to set up the major arcana cards in this way. So they're kind of in a diamond shape, and there's space to place cards from the top, left, right, and bottom of each card, and there's some kind of overlap. Okay, and let's have a look at the Magician card. You can see on the Magician's table they have a pentacle, cup, sword, and wand. And these represent the 4 elements: earth, wind, fire, water. And the Magician is going to manipulate those elements to try to subjugate the remaining major arcana. And so what you need to do, the basic rules, for each major arcana, you need to place a card of each suit surrounding it in this manner, and the value of those cards in total must exceed the value on the major arcana card. So justice is just in this deck it's 11 points, so we have 5 plus 7 plus 8, so we exceed that. The court cards, like the King of Swords, are worth 0. So once you've surrounded a major arcana card, you can clear it, and on the playing cards IO room, there's a button for clearing, and to clear it, you place the subjugated arcana into the deck, and then the other cards would go to the discard. Now you can subjugate more than one major arcana at a time, and you'll notice that in placing these 4 cards around justice, I've also placed 2 cards around the devil, and this is 8 plus 5, so it's 13, so I'm close to getting the devil as well. And the moon, I have 2 cards on the moon as well. So I can actually continue to place cards from my hand and try to subjugate more than one at a time, because when I clear it, I'm going to lose all of these cards. So it's not very optimal to just do one. You're going to lose all of these cards, and you're not going to get very far in the game. So the best is to place 9 cards around all 4 of the major arcana and clear them all at once. Now, I just placed these 4 cards kind of randomly, and the way it works is you have to play all of the minor arcana card from your hand before you can draw again. So you don't have to play the magician. I'll explain the magician a little bit later. But you do need to play all of your cards from your hand before you can draw again. So we played those 4, so let's draw 4 more. Okay, now I've played this cups in the middle, so I have this ace of cups. I can't really play it anywhere because all of these arcana already have cups, so this card is kind of useless to me. So is this page of cups. But I did have this wand, so I could play it here or here or here. So maybe it's a kind of high card, so I could play it on the moon. That might be good. I have another wand here, so maybe I'll play this wand here and play this wand here. This is what? The chariot is 7. I've already got 8, so I've already cleared that one. But even though I have enough points to subjugate this arcana, I don't have one card of each suit, so I can't clear it yet. Okay, these cups are kind of useless. One thing I can do, the magician has 3 different abilities. And so one of the abilities is if you still have the card in hand, is you can take one of these court cards and you can replace a card of the same suit and put that back into the deck. This can be helpful if you have, like I have, a lot of cups in my hand and I don't want to discard them. I could always discard these and draw new ones. So if I didn't need this 7 or this 8 here, I still have justice here. I'm pretty close to getting the moon here. What do I got? 16. I need 18. So that might not be a bad move. Let's just do that. So then I can keep this 8, which is pretty high, and I can use it another time. So we'll just put it back on the top, and then I'll shuffle it. And put this page in here. Another thing I can do with the magician is I can place the magician onto an arcana card, major arcana card, like these. And then when I clear this, let's say I'm going to clear this one, it's the only one I can clear right now. I won't clear all of the cards. I kind of protect the cards surrounding the moon. So this page and this, 7 of Pentacles will stay here. And so basically I can get this Justice card for the cost of these 2 cards. And then I'll refill here. So that's a possibility as well. Well, let's just do that. I'll show you how it works. So I'll place that there. I'm going to discard these. Discard the Justice. So now I need another card here. And so I'll hit refill, and I have the Hanged Man. Okay. All right, so this Ace of Cups I can't play anywhere, so I'm going to discard that and draw 4 more cards. Okay, this is good. I have some high cards here. So I need a high sword card for the sun. So that would be 6. Let's see. 6 plus 7 is 13. Plus 9 is 22. So that exceeds the moon, which is 18. Okay. I have to keep this magician on the moon card until I clear it. But at least I can clear it now, and then it'll go back to my hand whenever I clear it. But let's see if we can get the other one. So I have cups and swords and wands, and I only have 6 points because I swapped this out. So the chariot needs 7. So I need a pentacle card here, so that's good. So that gives me 10. So the chariot is okay. The hanged man needs another 6 maybe, and the devil needs another 6. So if I can put a 6 there, that would be good. This cup I can't use anywhere because I have the cup in the middle and I can't put that back. Well, that's not very good. I can place this wand in here, but that's ace is worth 1. Not great. Well, let's put it there and discard the whatever that was, 7, and hopefully we'll get some good cards here. We all have cups, nothing but cups. Okay, what's this sword do? Is that gonna help me? 3 plus 5, 3 plus 10 plus 4 would be 14, but I need 16 to be higher than the devil's 15, so that won't work. And the rest are cups, and I don't really want to discard all of those. So what I'm going to do is clear the chariot and the moon. So let's clear left, use the buttons, clear bottom, use the buttons, and okay, we'll come back and we'll refill. Okay. And I still haven't shown you the other magician's other ability, which is to create a wild suit, and that's probably the most useful suit, most useful ability. So let's see if we can get it going. So I got a cup. I got 3 cups, so I want to use these. Well, let's put the 10 here. The 9 here and the 6 here. And what do we want to do with this sword? Sword could go. Okay, wands. I could probably put a wand here and a wand here. Sword could go in the middle, or swords could go here and here. So let's put it here. I need a good card in the middle, which has to be a pentacle. Alright, so let's draw. There it is. Great. That pentacle in the middle. And we're looking pretty good right now, so we can subjugate the devil. If we get one more card, we can subjugate the hanged man. And we just need one more point and 2 more cards for the sun and death as well. Now, death is a special arcana. There's 4 special major arcana that will give us, that will either present us with an extra requirement or give us some kind of benefit, and death will give us a benefit. When we clear death, we have kind of conquered death, so we're able to get back some of our dead cards. So we can get some cards from the discard and put them back into the deck. So for each major arcana that we clear at the same time as death, we can take 1 card from the discard. So if we're able to clear all of the cards with death, all 4, then we can get 4 cards from the discard, which would be great. Okay, can we do it? We needed these. We need 2 wands to go here. Sorry, here and here. Okay, so we have 2 wands. 6 is good enough. That will be enough for sun. And 3 should be enough for here. And we're left with this king. So I have enough points for the hanged man and for the sun. But I need, what do I need there? I need a sword, which I don't have. Now I could discard this king and hope for a sword, but I can use the magician's first ability, which is to act as a wild card. And so what we'll do is we'll put the king, and you'll play the magician at the same time. So I'm not allowed to just play this magician anywhere and make that card a wild. It has to be when I'm playing it from my hand. I'll also play the magician, and that will make it a wild card. So it's a wild suit, so it could be any suit. It could be a different suit for the sun than it is for the hanged man. And you can place this anywhere on the board except in the middle. So you cannot play the wild in the middle. Basically, the magician is using its powers to fool these arcana. Say, this is not a wand, this is a sword. And so they can fool a couple, but they can't fool everybody altogether. They're looking in every direction. They're gonna know that's not a sword, that's a wand. So they can't play in the middle. They can play anywhere else, any of the other 8 positions. And the value will be the magician's 1 plus the value of the card. So in this case, it's just worth 1 because the king has no value. If it was playing here, it'd be the 3 from this card, plus 1 would be 4. So you get an extra point added, and you get a wild. So there we go. We can clear all of these together, and because we have the death card, we can take back. We're clearing 4 cards. We can take back 4 cards from the discard. So let's clear them all. When we clear them all, the magician goes back to the hand. And then on playingcards.io, there's a button that says pick from discard. You can click that, and you can choose your 4 cards. So let's take all the highest cards we can get, preferably 1 of each type. So let's get the cup, 10 of cups, 9 of wands, 10 of pentacles. And I don't have any good swords. So let's get the 9 of cups too. Okay, so pick those. Those will appear on the top of the deck, so you can check, make sure you got the right ones. And then just click on Shuffle Deck, and they'll go back in there. Okay, that's the game. You refill, and you can draw. In this case, we can draw 4 more. Some of the other special major arcana, the Hermit. It's not the Hermit. Is here. The Fool. The Fool cannot be cleared together with other major arcana, so you have to do this one by itself. So you just throw out whatever's there. If you're getting the other ones, you can get up to 3, but you can't get the Fool. The Fool has to go by themselves. And then what are some of the other ones? The World. Here, if you can get, so we got that one. If you can get the World is similar to Death. So this is the highest card of the major arcana. You need 20. The card is 21. You need 22 points to subjugate it. Like Death, for each major arcana that you subjugate, clear at the same time, you can keep 1 card on the board. So if you were to clear them all 4, then you could keep 4 cards on the table. It's kind of like there's the 4 corners of the earth, or in this 4 corners of this card, there's like different creatures. So, and it's like the hardest one to get. So you get some kind of benefit for that one. So that's the World. Let's see what the other ones. There's one more special one, which is not here. There it is, the High Priestess. So let's do this. The High Priestess is a kind of card related. She's kind of related to the Magician in that way. And the High Priestess, you can see these 2 columns in the temple. She really wants balance. So her number is 2. So to clear the High Priestess, you need an even number. You need an even number. So it could be 2. But to clear with other arcana, you need it to be even and exceed basically exceed the highest other major arcana that you're clearing together. So if you want to clear all 4 of these together, the judgment is 20. So you need to be an even number that exceeds 20 in order to clear all 4 of these. So in that case, if you had 22, 24, 26 around the High Priestess, you could clear all 4 cards. And say you only had like 10. 10 is an even number. That's good. So you'd be able to clear this card and this one, the Empress, and the, I don't know how to say that, Hierophant. You could clear those, but you couldn't clear Judgment. And so those are the special ones. So you have the High Priestess, the Fool, have extra requirement, and then Death and the World give you some kind of benefit. And you just keep playing, keep trying to clear the cards until you either run out of cards from your minor arcana deck, in which case you lose, or you clear all the major arcana, in which you win. And that's my game. I hope you give it a try. And this is part of the Board Game Geeks Solitaire contest for 2023. So if you play it, I'd love to hear what you think. If you have any feedback, please go over to Board Game Geek and tell me what you think. Thanks for watching.